Alright there. Hey everyone. So just an overview on how it's going to go. We're going to pull up your guys' generals using the Kipper as well as the Gilded Tarot, and then end off your guys' reading with the affirmators. So let's pull up your guys' generals. What do you guys generally need to know? Okay, we got the marriage in reverse. Change. Official person. First of all, just right off the bat, what I'm getting here is some of you guys might be getting a new car or something like that. Just something I'm getting, or make sure to also check your guys' car to make sure that all the maintenance repairs are all good and things like that, and there's nothing wrong with your car. Some of you guys, what you guys might not realize with the marriage card in reverse is that I'm getting some of you guys could be potentially been dealing with or dealt with somebody that didn't want to put in the effort or like the commitment is kind of what I'm getting here. And with the official person in reverse, it's kind of telling me that you guys thought that whoever this person was like the person that you guys were like meant to be with, which has been coming up for a lot of individuals and a lot of people. Um, some of you guys might have like thought in the past of like, oh, this is the person that I thought I wanted to be with. They seemed like a very good, stable person and things like that. Somebody that you guys thought you guys saw a long-term commitment or relationship with that person, but it turns out that you guys were wrong. Is also kind of what I'm getting here as well too. Let's pull up your guys' relationships though. Let me see here. I see you guys I see you guys potentially meeting somebody that you guys could this is gonna sound weird for some of you guys. Some of you guys might meet this person through family. That's just a small portion of you guys. Some of you guys could potentially meet somebody through family or friends or something like that. I'm getting that if you guys do end up meeting this person, I feel like what really stands out about this person is if they with sudden wealth, this person could have like a very established business, somebody that's like a boss, manager, CEO, or if it's not exactly that, it could also just be simply like they're very good when it comes to their money. They know how to manage money. Another thing that's popping up to me is they could also work like in some sort of financial industry, whether they're like considered to be like investors, or they're also could be considered like working in a bank or something like that, is also kind of what I'm getting. And I feel like what's also this person could also be another thing that's popping up to me. This person could also be like family oriented or something like that is another thing that's coming up. And with the false person in reverse, I feel like this person is like very straight up, like no bullshit type of person. Somebody that's like very clear about what they want. They don't hide the things that they want, and they're just like very upfront, which I think is honestly a good thing. Let's see what the let's see about your guys's career. I almost forgot what I wanted to say there. Career. All right. First, some of you guys, this is also very specific. Some of you guys, if you guys work for like a company, yeah, I can't talk. Some of you guys, if you guys work for like a company or industry or something like that, where you're like an employee of some sort, some of this is like for those of you guys that haven't had that like major raise or promotion that you guys wanted. I'm getting some of you guys being upset because you guys feel like you guys should have been, for a fact you should be like receiving some sort of like a raise or promotion, and for some reason you guys haven't been getting it, and some of you guys are being concerned as to why you guys didn't get it, or like why are you not being looked upon and things like that. So I'm getting some of you guys potentially like messaging some of your guys' bosses or your guys' CEOs or whatever, or managers and things like that, and concern. I'm getting some of you guys potentially like messaging or like in some sort of major concern as to why you guys are not getting it. And with the confident in reverse, I feel like what it's trying to say here is like make sure you guys put your guys' foot down and things like that, because I feel like with the confident in reverse, that if you don't do something about it, it's just gonna continue on, and like the cycle isn't gonna end unless if you really put yourself out there and make it be known on what you guys are really looking forward into this job, and that you are really wanting that raise and promotion, like really be upfront about what you guys are looking for and what you guys need. Because I feel like if you guys are just gonna keep holding back, and if you're not gonna do anything about it, you guys are gonna be stuck in this kind of loop. That is very specific for some of you guys. That was pretty straightforward, though. Let's go and use the Gilded Tarot portion. What is this about? Some of you guys could be this is like referring to somebody that is like very toxic, or you guys known to be, or you guys probably know whoever this person is could have like fire or air in their chart, is kind of what I'm getting. For those of you guys that assumed that this person isn't gonna make any sort of move or anything like that, I feel like you guys are right. I feel like if you guys ended off on like a very bad note or things like that, I'm getting that whoever this person is isn't gonna make any sort of moves or isn't gonna do anything about it. Um, I feel like whoever this person is not gonna like make any sort of initiatives, is not gonna come back to make any sort of moves. I feel like it's due to the fear because they know what they've done. They know that what they did wasn't right and things like that. What is the outcome between you two actually? They're just gonna stalk you. That's all they're gonna really do. They're not gonna do much. They're not gonna say anything. They're afraid to make any sort of moves or any sort of action towards you because they know what they've done. They know what they did wasn't right towards you, and they know it. If this is like very specific for those of you guys that are dealing with some sort of ex or somebody from the past. I do get that they still have that sort of passion towards you. They still do have some sort of feelings towards you, but I'm getting that they're afraid to make any sort of initiative towards you, and because of that, they're just gonna stick by and just gonna watch you. Some of you guys might also notice that they might be looking at you guys through social media. They might be stalking you, probably getting information about you through your friends or things like that as well. But just be aware that they're still gonna be looking at you. Is kind of what I'm getting here. All right. Let's go more specific into the relationship portion. Mm, Um, mm. I'm getting most of you guys wanting to be independent. I gotta be really honest with you guys. I feel like some of you guys want to try to avoid the drama, and that's why you guys are thinking about like being much more independent. Some of you guys already came to the conclusion with the star in reverse that you guys will probably never get the person that you meet. I would say don't give up your hopes yet, Libra. I feel like you guys could potentially meet somebody, but I feel like it's not the time. We'll get a little bit in depth about in your guys' singles read if you guys are interested in that, but I feel like basically the energy that I'm getting here is I feel like you guys have like a lost sense of hope or faith in regarding any type of like love situationship or like relationship, because I feel like some of you guys have been like misunderstood. You got a lot of like miscommunication. You guys are never on the same page. You guys always feel like you end up in the wrong with the wrong person and things like that. And it's not just like probably miscommunication or like you guys not being on the same page. It's like there's always like some sort of chaotic like energy between you two, and I'm getting some of you guys are always upset because like you never find the person that you guys really want. It's always somebody that never meets your guys' expectations and things like that, and for that reason is why you guys are like losing hope. With the Queen of Swords here, I see you guys being very detached during this time, mainly focusing on yourself and not really worrying about anything regarding to like love and relationships. Some of you guys could be mostly focusing on yourself, working on your guys' career. Some of you guys could even be considering going back to school as well as another thing that's coming up. I'm getting some of you guys having like this kind of cold detachment to a lot of people. I don't get it just necessarily regarding to relationships. I see you guys having like that sort of cold demeanor towards everybody is kind of what I'm getting here. What about for those of you guys that are single? Well, first of all, if this has also been coming up with some of the other signs as well. You got the world revert. Yeah, gosh, I can't speak today. Okay, you got the world in reverse, so that is telling me that some of you guys need to go like and explore your guys' area a little bit. I'm getting some of you guys might have been staying at home a lot, not really going out much. I feel like it would do you some really good if you go out more, and it doesn't even matter if you guys are in a relationship, if you're not in a relationship, or you guys don't feel like going out or whatever. Just like, even if it's not in regarding to relationships, like just going out there, having more fun, spending time with your friends, I feel like is going to do you so much good than you staying inside and just being all cooped up. I would really say make sure you go out there, because we also got the 9 of Wands. Some of you guys might have also been stressed as well too, or very self-deprived. And I'm getting you guys being cooped up in like your guys' own little comfort zone is also causing much more stress. So I feel like you guys going out more and like doing something fun or whatever, I feel like it's gonna like release most of that tension and stress that you guys have been feeling lately and things like that. We also got the Page of Cups in reverse, so it's also like signifying that I do want to say for your guys' part, like try to be much more emotionally like not just vulnerable, but also try to like make sure to also put in the initiative. It doesn't matter whether you're a girl, boy, or whatever. It doesn't matter. You know, girls can make the initiative, guys can make the initiative too. It doesn't matter, right? We're not gonna attach gender to any of that sort of roles. So if you guys find somebody interesting, don't be afraid to initiate the relationship. Don't be afraid to ask that person out or and things like that, because I feel like you guys have much more potentiality to be in a relationship with that person if you guys are also more open, because I feel like you guys have been a little bit way too closed off, and I feel like it would be good for you guys to get out of your comfort zone and make some sort of initiative. If you guys notice that lately, other people has been the ones that have been asking you out more, try out something different, do a little bit something different. Maybe you should go and ask that person out instead, and then after that see how that goes, right? For those of you guys that have mainly been just dating around with people around your area, do something a little bit different. Maybe start going on online dating, maybe do speed dating, whatever, right? At this point in time, we have so many options out there, right? So I think you should guys use that to your advantage, right? Is basically what it's signifying. What about your guys' work and career? Some of you guys might be having some sort of issues in regarding to some sort of home. Whether that's like paying off a home or like fixing a home or something like that, or getting a home, however that might resonate to you guys. And doesn't have to be a home, whatever living space you're having or using. I'm getting some sort of issues in regarding to home. For some reason, I'm getting like some sort of financial instability in regarding to that as well too. I don't know if you guys have been having a hard time paying off your guys' bills, your mortgage or something like that, is kind of what I'm getting here. What is this 6 of Cups about? Some of you guys aren't sure whether you guys should follow your guys' dreams that you guys always wanted to do. Like, for example, if you guys were a little kid, maybe you guys wanted to be a doctor, right? That's very common. Or maybe you wanted to be a police officer or a firefighter. Some of you guys are considering whether you guys should be taking account of the type of careers or jobs that you guys wanted when you was a kid. Or like, it doesn't even matter if you were a kid. It could also be like something that you guys have thought about in the past, right? Because we also got the 6 of Cups. So to me, it's telling me that you guys could also be considering on type of jobs or like, other types of positions based on things you guys have heard from in the past, right? So I'm getting some of you guys aren't sure whether you guys should like take that sort of path or not. I feel like with the Queen of Wands, I do see that sense of desire for you guys to do so. I would say go for it, because even though with the Moon card, it still is very a mysterious thing. It's always good to try things out and to see how it goes. If it doesn't work, well, guess what? It's not the end of the world, right? I feel like you got so many more opportunities and options out there. Not one path is going to just bring you down, right? But I would say like, make sure you guys are if you guys are having some sort of issues in regarding to your guys' living space, your mortgage or whatever, make sure you guys are taking care of that, especially in regarding to financially, because I feel like it could end up piling up or it become a much more bigger problem than it needs to be as well. That's just for some of you guys if it resonates as well. Anyways, let's go and end off your guys' reading with your guys' affirmators. So what do you have to close this off? Okay, trust. I trust that everything will be okay in the end, partly because I simply know it in my gut, but also because it's way more fun to live with trust and confidence than to be a defensive whiner. So yeah, always just make sure you guys trust yourself, not just yourself, but also, your intuition, right? It might seem a little bit confusing or rocky, especially since we got the moon card, but you guys will make it out through it, right? So, anyways, that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully, that was helpful and it resonated for you guys. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, take care.